What's up, you guys? Today I am 4 days out from my event where I'll be stepping on stage. But before I do, I am going to be training with Peter, a good friend of mine. He has experience in this whole industry. He stepped on stage before, so I'm going to get a workout with him just so he can get my body looking right. Again, I'm 4 days out, so we probably won't go too intense because I just learned that I gotta let my body recover and look good for show day. But after we do that, we're gonna be doing some poses so you can help me out, with some little pointers, what I can work on, and with my front side, my sides, and my back. And then after that, that's pretty much it. So we're just gonna get right into the workouts.
Been through a whole lot, but we overcome. Enemies in our face, but we ain't gon' run. Never drift off course, always stay on mission, won't slow us down.
Dynamic stretches that you can do is like an inchworm out.
Okay.
So you've done inchworms before, right?
No.
So you're actually literally like acting as if you're an inchworm.
Okay.
Like taking out small inches.
Okay.
Coming down to a push-up position. And it's pretty much like holding plank, right? And then you do several push-ups. So while you're doing your push-ups, I'm gonna give you some pointers. Now bring your hips up slightly, right here. Okay. Now squeeze, now slightly bend your knees, just slightly, right there, so that your legs aren't locked out, right? So now squeeze your quads. Flex your quads and flex your glutes. So you see how your body's shaking already?
Yeah.
So now you're literally having a full body workout right now, and this is just a workout, or this is just a warm up. Like you're not even doing anything. All you're doing is flexing quads, glutes, your hands are already shaking, and then if you want to activate your chest, go ahead and act as if you're trying to draw dirt. Like pull the ground together.
Pull the ground together.
So you notice how now your triceps activated, your chest is activated, now draw your abs in.
Wow.
So if you draw your abs in, so you notice how if the camera can catch him, he's shaking, and all he's doing is just holding a particular pose. Now while you're doing this, go ahead and knock out the next 5. Good, keep your core, glutes, abs, everything tight, and then pause at the top. Good, now inchworm back in. So reverse, yep. Walk your hands back to your feet, and then come up slowly. So right now your spine's curved, right? So bring your spines together. And then take a deep breath. That's 1. Do 3 of those, and that's pretty much a full body dynamic warm up.
Oh wow.
All right, workout over.
Damn. I'm already sweating.
Man. When you do compound movement, you're pretty much, again, the exercise in the word compound. So you do more than just one particular muscle.
Right.
So you got your chest, back, legs is your major muscle.
Yes.
So like I said, since we're on like a particular workout, you don't want to go longer than 45 to maybe 90 minutes. So we'll do supersets.
Okay.
So we're gonna combine one or the other. All right.
Okay.
Good.
Yes.
Questions?
No questions. I'm ready. I'm ready.
You don't look ready.
All right. So get acclimated to the movement. So knock out, anywhere between 8 to 10, even without weights, just to get acclimated to the movement. Because this is where your body's gonna. This is where you're. Is that your max?
No.
Then you want your legs a little further. Otherwise, if you're focusing on quads, which we are right now because we're doing chest, upper and lower. Now try to straighten your feet out.
Okay.
So you want to think about 12 o'clock and 6 o'clock, right? Now, go into a particular movement, like do 2 to 3, and let me know that feels comfortable on your knee.
Okay.
Hold. Now, how does it feel on your knee? Do you feel like there's tension in your knee, or do you feel okay?
I feel okay.
Do you feel more tension on your quads or your knee?
My quads.
Okay, now come back up. So your knee feels fine?
My knee does feel fine.
Okay. Or reason why I'm asking, because for those that have like knee issues, or if your calves are tight, or your feet needs like deep tissue, remember your ankle travels up to your knee. So a lot of time when you have your feet pointing forward and you come down and you start feeling tension, that's when I want you to actually turn your foot out slightly and then come down. So like turn your feet out slightly for now and then come down and do a squat. Let me know if you feel a difference. Feel less tension in your knee, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
So a lot of telltale is like if you get a chance to, not before your competition, or actually if you can get it by tomorrow, you should have them strip your shin and your calves. Because right now you can probably get a deep tissue massage where it's just your foot, like foot reflexology. You can go to a masseuse or whatever, or like a massage therapist and just say, hey, you know what? I just want you to work on my foot, between my knee and my foot.
Okay.
Because if you think about any exercise that you do on your feet, it's a foot exercise.
Got it.
You could be standing and doing an overhead press. You could be doing squats. You can whatever, but you're on your feet. You're on your feet all day, right?
Yeah.
So you think about pressure points all here, and then where does it go? Either goes up or down, but your feet's at the bottom. So everything at this point is traveling up. So you're gonna feel tension in your shin, you can feel tension in your knees, then travels up to your hip.
Yeah.
Next thing you know, it's gonna travel up to your shoulders and your neck, and then you have tension headaches.
I see.
And all that could be relieved by a deep foot massage. Dang.
Maybe that's
I'll
what
do
it
that.
is. Like, yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
So again, as we do
Yeah.
squats here in just a little bit, if you feel like there's tension, you need to just turn your feet out slightly.
Okay.
But if you feel comfortable with it forward, then forward, that way you can focus more on your quads.
Okay. I'm
Okay?
looking forward.
So go ahead and just knock out 10 reps real quick.
The lights up now, welcome to the show. I ain't never gonna stop, this is all I know. My eyes on the prize, until I die. I'm gonna rise, level up to the skies. Yeah, we here now, we were chosen. All the pain brought us to this moment. Watch everything we work for fall in line. We gon' give it all until the end, until the end.
Breath, last one. Up, push. There you go.
Fuck.
Come on, Vic. 3 more. 2.
Oh.
Come on, mental. Push.
Shit.
You gotta control your breathing in order to control everything else.
Okay.
Because your body doesn't know what's going on. Essentially, you know what's going on, but your body doesn't know what's going on.
Yeah.
So it's almost like that fight or flight method in essence,
Yeah.
right? When your heart races, it doesn't know if you're running from a bear or if you're actually just getting done with a particular set. So if you control that breathing, you pretty much control essentially almost everything else. Think about breathing mechanics when it comes to lifting. You want to breathe out or exhale during the hardest movement. Like for here, when you push up, that's harder than going down. Same thing here. Coming down is easy. Squatting up is the hard part, right?
Yeah.
So take a deep breath in during the easy aspect of it, and then exhale on the harder.
Got it.
You need to work on your grunting.
Do I?
He said work on your grunting.
My bows are.
Sound like a turtle having sex.
Okay? So, just to protect your wrist, you always want to bring your shoulder above your wrist. So either walk your hand back or bring your body forward. Here.
What the?
So remember that plank move a while ago?
Yes.
It's no different here, right?
Okay.
So let me know if you need to, I can move that bench in a second.
Whose idea is this?
This is mine.
Okay.
So watch me. And what I do. Push up position, right? You don't necessarily have to bring your feet out so far. It's just enough for you not to swing your hips.
Okay.
Okay? So if you need to bring your hands in, bring your hands in. Now your goal here in a second is to go forward as slow as you can. Coming down. Alright?
Okay.
Because then here in a second, once we introduce the dumbbells, you're not gonna be coming up, you're coming this way. So if you want to get your body acclimated to the movement, here forward, side. Now come down, pause, other side. Don't get to breathe, Vic. Good, pause. Right, when you reset glutes, quads. Now abs, have your core help you. So this is a workout in a workout.
Oh shit.
Right?
Yeah. This one's pretty tough.
Because when you talk about
Wow.
progression,
Mm-hmm.
as far as like even like NASM, stability is the first phase. So when you work on stability, then you go on to the next phase. But I mean, you're not like a complete beginner, but that doesn't mean you can't work on stability and balance right now.
Yeah. Damn.
You got this. Because you
better
better
grab
grab some water for you too.
You gotta mop up his floor, bro.
Grab some water for you too. Squeeze your quads, your glutes, your abs. So they call it bear plank. It's almost like being in a bear crawl position, right?
Oh my god.
I know. It's alright. Let them see you struggle, bro. It's part of it. It's the whole part of the process.
Yes, please keep recording this.
Oh shit! Essentially, it's the part of the whole process of becoming is what we fall in love with, anyways. I promise you. Once you do your reflection video, or whatever, you're not gonna necessarily talk about the accolades. You're gonna talk about this whole struggle thing.
Yeah.
All right. So again, start with your non-dominant side, your weaker side first.
How you feel so far? Damn, you're here all a while.
How long has it been?
10 minutes.
30 minutes.
This feels like an hour. Now you can last longer. All these wounds only making you stronger. Don't give up now, yeah, you gotta climb. But we give it to all until the end, until the end of time.
what they want to see, bro. See them hamstrings right here? See them hamstrings? Come back down. And show the people what they want to see. There you go. What got dong? So don't worry about that squat movement. Remember, keep your leg without locking your knees. There you go.
Let's just go lower.
No, you don't have to.
Okay.
Because again, you split tension in that back. You don't necessarily want to force it against that gradient. So now you know what your body needs as far as that work goes, what you need to work on for your body to feel that. Because our goal is to move without pain.
To be honest, man.
I
thought.
Pay attention to your body, folks. Your body will tell you everything you need to know. All right.
If there's one thing I learned today is that, you know, I've been working out for like 12 to 14 weeks now.
Years?
And no, for this prep. I mean years, like this is probably my third year actually like working out, but I was still like a baby. And I am. But like learning movements and stuff, like that's really what I focused on in form. So I'm not the guy that cranks out like weights in the gym. I'm literally working on form, but I try not to focus on that too much. But today, it just reminds me again that, damn, it's not only about weights, it's about your body. Your body is your body weight and the movements of it. Just like this little hinge movement, man. Like, damn, my back is all tight. I mean, I feel like I can't even stretch all the way down. Even when I was doing little bear crawls, like that little thing, damn, man, it doesn't look like a big exercise to the camera, but damn, for my body right now, it's pretty fucking sore. Like, it's sore. It's my body's still learning, getting acclimated to it.
Yeah, go get work done. Go see a massage therapist. Go see a chiropractor if you need to. You know, do your yoga, stretches.
We're supposed to go see Daniel.
Yeah, we definitely need to go see him because.
Yeah, Daniel does that. Yeah, and he's grown a lot. He's worked with the Mavs. He's worked with the SMU team. I mean, this guy is, you know, and he's a whole different level now. He studies his craft, dude. You see this guy, you know. So yeah, hit him up. But anyways, let's go through your poses. The thing about posing is all about illusion, right? Angles. So even if you do a front pose and you turn slightly and then turn your waist, that's already going to give you the illusion of a thinner waist than what you already have, right? Because you think about front head, like head on straight, you're going to see the thickness or the wideness of your body naturally. Even if you're a big bone dude and you can have like 0% body fat, head on, like even taking pictures, they tell you turn sideways, right? So if you slightly like shift your weight, turn your hip, and then turn your upper body, technically this is still a front pose. But now on stage, angles is slightly different, right? Like, are they wanting, so they're not necessarily looking for lats or anything, right? It's just your three favorite poses.
Yeah, it's just whatever pose you want.
So what works for you?
Should I do the double bicep?
Whatever works for you, whatever you're comfortable with. If that's what you're comfortable with naturally, like again, listen to your body, right? If this feels natural, then go with this. But if this feels natural, then go with this. So big chest. So what you're thinking about right now, because when you're thinking about abs. I want to show abs. That's why you were like hunched over.
Yes.
So don't hunch over. Don't worry about it. Okay. Because again, they're going by transformation and hitting your favorite pose. So yeah, abs are cool, but if you here, because again, stage lighting.
Yes.
If you're hunched over, you're actually hiding your abs more than you are if you're coming straight up on stage. Okay. If the shifting of the weight feels weird, if you feel like you can practice that for the next 4 days, then go for it. But if it, again, comfortability, because if you don't feel comfortable doing it on stage, it's gonna look really awkward. And then it's gonna mess with you like psych-wise. So if you're comfortable with just the front on, then go front on. Don't worry about the shifting of the weight.
It was just funny because I feel like this is more easier.
Yeah, play with it. See what feels better.
It's just that I know that this side holds more like fat, so it's like, I'm trying to create the illusion. I mean, I know obviously they're not showing like abs or anything.
So instead of doing front double like this, right? Have your arm down by your side.
Like this.
All the illusion, so you can pull your skin back. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
How does that feel?
I gotta work on this, but
it's okay. I mean, right? That's your front. Then you can then shift your weight if you want to, and then do this if you want. And then you can just turn right into it and do your back. And that's 3.
I like it.
So that's something you can think of. You know, if you don't want to do 3, you can do 2. If you want to do 2, just come in, do your thing, or whatever, and then turn around, and then do your back. But whatever, like I said, this is something to play around with. But you have 4 days, so you want to do something that's comfortable for you. Arm as you bring this arm up. That's how you flex.
Okay. Oh, I was wondering.
It's not as easy as just coming here and.
I thought,
You're essentially pushing down.
I see.
You're pushing down on this arm as this arm is coming up. So that creates the you're literally flexing against yourself here, as you're thinking big chest, right?
Yeah.
So.
I did not know that. Oh, I was wondering how the freaking pulled that.
And you're pulling back, thinking big chest, because now when you bring your arm up here, you see how you're allowing yourself to flex.
Okay.
So bring this up, create tension between these two arms.
Okay.
Like tension, like you are gonna be tired just for holding this position, right? Because you're trying to breathe, because you're literally pushing down and pulling up.
Okay.
And then big, you see the difference?
Oh, okay.
So here, bicep, like flex. There you go.
Okay.
Yeah, you should be exhausted by the time you're done with all 3 poses. Dude, you're gonna get lightheaded.
That makes sense.
Big chest, bitch.
Just a few questions. Going up, and obviously it's peak week, but it's not. I'm not obviously doing like a body building competition, body transformation competition. Even though, guys would focus on those 3 things, which is like water, carbohydrates, and sodium. I don't need to do that. Correct?
So the only thing you want to keep in mind is that you want to avoid anything that causes your body swelling.
Okay.
Like inflammation is what makes you look like soft or poofy.
Yeah.
Right? When your body's inflamed.
Yeah.
So you want to avoid food, like you would know because your body would tell you. You want to avoid anything that causes inflammation for one.
Mm-hmm.
But as far as like carving up or like water depletion or dehydrate yourself, again, unless you're doing like a bodybuilding competition where you got to come in looking, dick skin tight or like shredded with muscle striation, then there's no need to be depleting yourself or depriving yourself of that stuff. Again, that doesn't mean go crazy and eat all kinds of food that will cause you to be inflamed.
No.
But yeah, stick to your nutritional plan. I mean, eat. Obviously, don't starve yourself.
Yeah.
But I mean, at this point, you knew what took you from day 1 to where you're at now.
Yeah.
And again, like I said, what I've told you to focus on is actually focus on your breathing and practice your poses. Because again, once you feel comfortable with your poses, you're gonna come out there looking confident.
Yeah.
Because you're doing a transformation. And transformation, if you ask Christian as far as like what he does in this competition, it isn't necessarily say, hey, let me see how much fat or how much body weight you could have transformed yourself. Is that your confidence level in there too? Yeah. A lot of people go into this thing like, you know what, I want to build my confidence. Who would have known I would actually step on stage in front of all these people to do this particular competition, right? Yeah. So that in itself is a transformation.
Yeah.
So kudos to you already for even doing this.
Yeah.
Right? It takes a lot of courage. So practice your pose, practice your pose, practice your pose, and your breathing. Because once you get that down, you feel confident with that. Now you can have fun on stage, and that shows in your poses or the way your body language, how you carry yourself. Like, dude, smile, have fun out there, man. You've gotten to this point. You heard me earlier saying like it's a process of becoming that we fall in love with. I say it all the time in all my classes with all my clients. Because even when you go back to do these videos, which you will, because Kevin had his, Peter had his, what did I talk about? What resonated with the most with people, even myself including, is that video of him struggling the last couple steps until he made it there. Yeah, he made it. The poses of like how high the mountain was, or everybody's team is a beautiful picture. Don't get me wrong, but what resonates with people, what hits them the most, or you see people talking about is the struggle. You're gonna talk about you going from point A to point B, or your day 1 to day now. And yeah, we all compete to win, and the accolades are nice, but the accolades are the accolades. You're gonna spend a couple seconds, and I promise you talking about your accolade is probably gonna take no more than 10 seconds of your airtime. After that, it's gonna be talking about transformation pictures, the struggle you went through, your team supporting you and stuff like that. That's the whole process of becoming. And that's what's gonna take you from this competition onto the next, or whatever you do. Because you, essentially when you're by yourself and you're in your field, you're thinking about things, what are you gonna think about? You're gonna think about, man, what did I do to get from here to here? Yeah, it's cool to get, again, a prize or win the competition, but that's not what you're gonna be focusing on anyways. So do go out there, have fun, smile, do your thing. Like, practice your pose, practice your breathing, because you're gonna be confident, and you're gonna be comfortable, and you're gonna show on stage. And your friends are gonna be there, rooting for you. And you're gonna hear PD in the background, big chest.
Big chest, bitch.
Man, thank you, Pete, so much for helping me out. 4 days out, honestly, damn, I should have hooked up with you earlier to get one of these one-on-one sessions in.
We can't afford him.
Yeah, it wasn't in our budget, but. Well, yeah, but that's it for today's video. Again, 4 days out. I'm really excited. Thank you so much, Peter, for helping me pose.
You got this, man. He's got this. Hey, y'all tune in. Y'all tune in on that transformation. I'm looking forward to it.
Yes. And then thank you, PD, for helping me out.
Peter,
Not me, the other Peter.
Oh,
Peter Sourygnavong.
Peter.
Peter, thank you for letting us use your gym, your beautiful gym.
Yes, Peter. Hey, this gym's beautiful. Hope to meet you. Shake your hand. Thank you so much. And if you need me to mop the floor, I'll come and mop it. Just give me a call, man. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry, dude.
All right.
Sweat. All right.
See you in a couple
Peace out,
days.
guys.